So Valentine's Day 2020 is finally here. I am single for the 15th year in a row, so there's no surprise there. Now with me being single, I'm obviously going to be talking shit on this holiday. If you could even call it that, it's not really a holiday. Holidays are meant to be celebrated by everyone. Valentine's Day, quite clearly, not everyone could celebrate that. It is also the one day out of the year that makes single people feel even more shittier. Because, you go on social media and you see pretty much your whole timeline of anything is just filled with posts about how other people have someone to love and appreciate them. Now, I'm not here to rant about Valentine's Day. I'm not here to hate on any relationships, so don't get that idea. I'm just here to spend my Valentine's Day reading This Book Loves You by Pewdiepie. If you guys didn't know, if none of you were a part of the bro army back in 2015 and you came around the 9-year-old era of PewDiePie's channel, PewDiePie released his book back in 2015. I got it for Christmas that same year. 5 years ago when I got it, I said that I would do a video reading it.
So, I got PewDiePie's book. This Book Loves You. Now, if you guys want me to react to this book, let me know down in the comment section below. It's amazing.
5 years later, here we are finally doing that. I don't want people to get the idea that this is my first time reading this book, because it isn't. I did read this book before, so I thought, what better time to read it than on Valentine's Day? Because the title is This Book Loves You, so at least something out there loves me. Even if it is a book. Now, I don't have an unbox therapy set up. I don't have a camera above me looking down on everything going on my desk. I don't got none of that. So instead, what I'm going to have to do is take pictures of each page of the book and just insert them. I don't know if that's against any copyright issues. I don't know if you can do that. I don't plan on, classifying this book as me and my own work. All credit goes to PewDiePie, obviously. So yeah, if you guys never heard of PewDiePie, which you probably haven't, pretty small YouTuber, let me just break him down for you. He is a author, quite clearly. He's a musician, a gamer, so pretty much all of the above. His channel link will be down in the description below. You guys should really check him out. Really great channel. The most important thing in life is this book. Couldn't agree more. Now, there's a lot on this one page, so we're just gonna read the first, paragraph here, because this video is going to be long enough as it is. A few years ago, it came to my attention on Twitter that a fan had taken one of my tweets and turned it into a beautiful page design. It was of a quote I had written as a parody of all those many pearls of wisdom that the internet tries to share with the world. And so I discovered the importance of my great wisdom, and it was clear to me that the world desperately needed my teachings. But was the world ready for such enlightenment? I personally don't think it was. I don't think this book should have even been released to us. It is a very powerful book that I don't think anybody was ready for. Never forget that you're beautiful. That's a good reminder on Valentine's Day. So thank you, PewDiePie. Very cool. Compared to a fish, life is all about perspective. Dying is also great for the environment. So yeah, if you ever think that you serve no purpose in life, well, you probably don't. However, when you die, you will. You will be helping the environment. So, either way, you will have a purpose, even if it's not when you're alive. Money can't buy you happiness, but it buys you all the things you don't have, even friends. That's just straight facts. Go up to anyone on the street and be like, yo, I got a bank account with a couple of M's in it. Want to be my friend? And if they believe you, they're not going to decline an offer to be friends with a millionaire. The more ducks you give, the more ducks you lose. Wonderful picture of PewDiePie, must I add. Never give up, unless you've tried at least 3 times, because then it's just impossible. Once again, speaking facts, what is something you've done that worked after 3 different attempts? I mean, not much. Don't be afraid to say how you feel, because no one is going to care anyway. Good to know, so that's why every single friend I have on Snapchat always posts when they're in their feelings. Roses are red, violets are blue, eat a cock. Very just powerful quote. Right there. Running away from your problems won't make you skinny. Now, I'm skinny enough as it is, and I can confirm that this is true, because if this was, I would be anorexic at this point. Yellow is evil, so don't drink your own piss. Exactly. If you go up to anyone and ask, hey, what does the yellow associate with? Guarantee the first thing that comes to mind is piss. So, don't drink it. If you can fight your way out of a situation, don't. You'll die. This is true very much for me too. I am really weak, so I would probably get torn to shreds. Things can, no, will always get worse. Remember that one, guys. If you're ever down in the dumps, it'll get worse. To fly, you must get rid of the things that weigh you down. This is why all your friends left you. I don't know if any of you could relate to that one, but there's your answer. Nothing in life comes easy. So why do you expect something out of a quote? Send this to every mother that has Facebook and posts those fucking inspirational quotes. Your lack of fabulous disturbs me. This one aged well, Pewdiepie, didn't it? Perfection is something unattainable, so just accept your shit if you haven't done that already. Never look back. There's some nightmare fuel for you all. If life doesn't go right, take a left off a cliff. Probably already done this personally. Don't kill anyone. People die if they get killed. See, Pewdiepie was out here ending murder back in 2015. But yet in 2017, Wall Street Journal had the audacity to say that he was anti-Semitic. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, even though they're wrong. The amount of people I would absolutely love to send this to is really high. Life is about listening to quotes that relate to you, so you could feel better momentarily about yourself. Here's a picture of a duck. What a wonderful picture of a duck. That is something I think everybody needs in life. Just a simple picture of a duck. Your pet only loves you because you give it food. Now, I personally can't relate to this. I don't have any pets besides 2 fish that I don't even think they know I exist. So, to any of you pet owners out there, this should be a great quote. Don't be yourself, be a pizza. Everyone loves pizza. Speaking facts right there, I would love to be a pizza. Do you realize how much love I would get if I was a pizza? Do you realize how many people would want me if I was a pizza? It would be fantastic. If people make fun of you and sadness has no end, if you ever feel lonely, it means you have no friends. That's a very depressing picture of Pewdiepie. We're gonna move on from that one. Don't be a bitch. It's as simple as that. It's never too late to give up. Always remember that. Ever in a situation where it's like, damn, I think I came too far to give up. No, you haven't. No sugarcoating, I'm diabetic. Don't sugarcoat everything, you'll get diabetes. I mean, it's true. Too much sugar ain't good for you. Impossible is nothing. Doing nothing is easy, so do nothing. What do you think I do every day? Why do you think I have a YouTube channel that I continue to upload to? That is because that is how much I do nothing. The fact that I actually have time to upload to this channel. The duck is coming. Lighting is really bad in this video, if you couldn't tell. Don't sell yourself short unless you need quick money. Hey, I'm not judging. Hey guys, real quick. Smash or pass. I'm not gonna judge. Hey, I'm not judging. Let's face it, you'll never be as cool as this. I mean, it's true. How can you be a bear in space, riding a surfboard with sunglasses, with a gnome, and a hot girl? You can't compete with that one. If you ever take advice from a duck, remember, don't. Ducks can't talk. You're probably on drugs. You can't watch YouTube in prison, so don't kill anyone. Once again, Pewdiepie out here ending murder. Another good reminder, too. You know, how are you gonna watch your least favorite YouTuber, me, and your favorite YouTuber on the site, in prison? There's plenty of fish in the sea, but they don't want to stay with you either. That's a great quote to hear on Valentine's Day. I already knew that, personally. I already knew that one was true. Every day is a new fresh start to go straight back to bed. Yep, that is probably the highlight of most people's days, is just getting up to go straight back to bed. If you ever feel sad, just remember, even unicorns probably have diarrhea every once in a while. Yeah, but with unicorns, their diarrhea is somewhat pleasing. It's a rainbow. Now, I know rainbows are like, I don't have an issue with, like, the LGBT community, but they took over rainbows. If you say you like rainbows, people are gonna look at you like you're gay, okay? Let's be honest here. Rainbows are pretty fucking cool. I have nothing wrong with gays, but, like, did they have the right to just copyright the rainbow? You can win the race by cutting off their legs. It's true, though. It is very much true. You're gonna win the race, either way. Monday is coming, but that's definitely the right emotions. Running out of money doesn't count as exercise. And if it did, I would be absolutely buff. I would have fucking massive muscles and a 6-pack of abs. Without winter, you can't fully appreciate the beauty of summer. Without you, I can appreciate so many things. That's nice. That's truly very nice to hear. If you ever don't feel special, just remember, you're the #1 sperm. Just like everyone else. I mean, it could be motivational, you know, if you're ever down, you could be like, damn, I was really the #1, just like everyone else, but still, I was still #1. Do you remember all the embarrassing moments you've had? Don't worry, I'll remind you. Yeah, brain, fuck you. I'm sure we could all relate to the nights that you're up super late and you want to go to bed, but your brain is like, no, hold on, hold on. Don't you remember that moment, the really embarrassing moment that you want to forget? You really try to forget the best you can, but don't worry, I'm always here to remind you about it at the worst possible time. You can never fail if you never try, so why bother? I don't bother doing a lot of things. There can't be winners without losers, so really you're doing a world the favor. These could be motivational too. You know, how would there be winners without losers? You can't, so really the world should actually be thanking you. It's just a bad day, not a bad life, right? Wrong. Smile, it makes you look like a psychopath. I usually smile. I don't think I smiled once in this whole video yet. Do stupid stuff now, because when you're older, you'll actually get in trouble for it. Just like this video, I could say something so controversial right now, because I've only like 300 subs. If I ever manage to blow up somehow, never gonna happen, I would probably get called out for it. If you ever feel down, just remember, no one else is above you. If you wear stilts, you'll be the highest. If you're reading this, it's too late. Every time I see that quote, I think of the 2015 like Drake mixtape. Literally every time I see that quote, that's all I think of. It was a really good project. If you're round, you might not be in shape, but at least you are a shape. Don't waste time loving someone who doesn't love you back. Love ducks. Ducks always love you back. I don't even have one of those, so yep. The duck is coming. Haters gonna hate, duck's gonna quack. Sure, you can't argue with that. They say love is blind. It's either that or you'll have to date a blind person. Honestly, at this point, I'd take anything. I think that came across a little like homo. I'm not gonna take guys, okay? Not about that. Life is a death sentence and you should resent your parents. I don't even know what resent means. Hey Google, what does resent mean?
Here's the definition of resent. Feel bitterness or indignation at a circumstance, action, or person.
Okay. Quotes are the most important thing in the universe, and you should always take them to heart. Oh, believe me. This book has been wonderful so far. Backflipping constantly is a great way to get out of an awkward conversation. It's true, because let's say you're talking about something awkward and you just don't feel comfortable. Just do a backflip. I guarantee the person will have no idea what's going on, and just their brain will like press pause on whatever conversation you had. Life is like a box of chocolate. You don't have either. This is exactly why I picked this to read on Valentine's Day. I didn't get a box of chocolates. I don't have a box of chocolates. If someone hates your guts, feed them to them. If someone loves your guts, they're probably a zombie. At least I don't know I have any zombies after me. That's great to know. The secret to a happy life is... You seriously expected to find it in this book? I mean, I didn't. That is probably the most kid-friendly version of a middle finger I've ever seen. Just because you have an opinion doesn't mean anyone has to give a duck. But that's another quote I'd like to send to a lot of people. Face your problems. Unless your problem is your face, then you need a surgeon. I feel like a lot of celebrities read this, at least this quote right here. Don't cry over spilt milk. Cry over how sad your life is. Oh, trust me, that's been done already. Life without nipples would be pointless. Duck. Duck is speaking facts. Nipples, they're great. They're just great. There's that. Without nipples, boobs would just be butt cheeks that don't poop. They would just be butt cheeks for the check. You got a bag of eyelids? Resist eating your kids. They can do all your chores for you. Kids are fucking annoying. Never regret anything, except that awkward emo phase you went through. I think I'm going through that right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. I mean, I got the hoodie on. I have, like, the same hair. Yeah. Hide your tears. Pretend you are okay. Crying in the shower camouflages them away. Can you, like, name a better place to cry than the shower? You can't name one. Shower is, like, the top tier place to cry. If you can't afford to buy this book, option 1, did you steal it? Option 2, sell your kidney? Offer 3. Offer your soul. Don't be a salad. Be the best goddamn broccoli you could ever be. If I could look like that broccoli, I'd probably be very happy with my life. Duck loves you this much. That's nice to hear. You can never be hungover if you are drunk all the times. There's always a new day tomorrow. Yeah, with or without you. I mean, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna have another day, because you could die. Anytime. Either way, with or without you, there's gonna be a day tomorrow. So just think about that one. Don't be something you're not. Unless you can be a fabulous unicorn, always be a fabulous unicorn. Unicorns are just pretty dope in general. Success is never an accident, which is why it will never happen to you. I'm fully aware of that one. If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em. That's pretty simple. Join us before it's too late. You can't die a virgin, because if you do, the world has f***ed you. That is something I am fearing for. Dying a virgin, I am very scared that'll be me. Everything happens for a reason. Yes, even that awkward rash you have. I don't have a response for that. I don't even have a rash. I can't relate. Every day you still fail. Every day is a second chance. A second chance that I don't really take advantage of. Maybe senpai isn't noticing you for a reason. Or maybe senpai isn't noticing you because they just don't want to fuck with you. They just do not want to fuck with you. I learned it the hard way. How to be flawless. Step 1. Never do anything. You're welcome. I'm already at that point. If life sucks, get a straw and show life who's boss. You could be the better sucker. Treat people who believe in karma badly. They obviously had it coming. What better picture to choose than Bambi? You're not bad. Everyone else is just so much better. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I prayed for beauty. It worked. Smash or pass again. Don't you forget about me. Because if you do, I'll burn your house down. I won't forget about this video. I'll look back on this video many different times in my life. Be nice to people. Maybe one day they'll be rich. Now this is big fact. Never regret anything unless you have a face tattoo. Then you are screwed for life. Wow, this one didn't age well. If you never move, you can never stub your toe. I don't know the last time I have stubbed my toe. Embrace your mistake. You can't make everyone happy, so focus on making yourself happy so that maybe one day your happiness will evolve and eat everyone. Exactly. Then you can be the best, because you'll be the only one in the world. Don't listen to haters. Live your life the way you want to live it. That's the most normal quote I've heard. It's important to love yourself because no one else does. Yep, that's true. Started from the bottom, now rock bottom. I feel the same way. You know, 2015, I had this channel. Just the fact that I owned this channel, it was already rock bottom from the start. But now the fact that my views have went down dramatically since that time, we're rock bottom. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Unless you don't have any friends, then just sit in a corner and cry. If you don't win, you lose. Just checking to see if you knew. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? If you don't win, you lose. You lose big time. You absolutely are a loser. That's what you're considered if you don't win. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You know, I heard this quote a lot and I never really fully understood it. Is it true? I mean, you gotta really think deep about it. And clearly we don't have time to do that right now because this video is super long. You may not be strong, you may not be good enough, you may never even be a decent person. I forget the rest. Don't give up, because if you do, you're seriously such a pussy. Never give up on those dreams of yours and stuff. Oh, that was long gone. Keep calm, just remember to breathe, you dumb blondie. Wow, I feel attacked. Never give up. When life gives you lemons, complain. Demand to see a manager get life fired and ruin life's life. Realize your life is now empty, except for the lemons. Yeah, you know, I was gonna say something like actually, like, diss life itself, be like, you know, you could've gave me cold hard cash, cause there's nothing better than that in the world. Don't worry about your problems if you end up dead tomorrow. They'll all be gone. Always remember that one. If you fail the test, if you failed anything in life, just remember, it's not going to matter within the next 100 years, if you could even live to that amount. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day, become a fish and be his lover for life. The strongest people are not the ones with muscle strength, they're the ones that need quotes like this to pull through. I never understood how people are like, oh, I'm so inspired by this quote. It's words on a page, or not even, probably won't even be on a page. You probably see it somewhere online. What's stopping you? Obviously, none of this. None of anything that's on this page. Oh, absolutely not. Don't use tampons if you're a boy. A wise man. Just don't. Also, do not follow Big J Gamer's tampon tutorial either. Every second you're closer to oblivion. No quote in the world is gonna change that. This is you. Don't let things hold you back. Exactly. Take out your spine. Just take it out. Just be yourself. What the hell were you thinking? Yeah, don't be yourself at all. Does this guy look like he would be talked to on the streets? He would be looked at. They're not going to be good looks. Don't be yourself. Put on a mask of someone who people want you to be. I want to be the one who catches you when you fall. Floor said that. Thank you, Floor. If you're wrong 100% of the time, you're right 0% of the time. A wise man said that. Spoiler, it was Pewdiepie. I mean, it's true. You can't be wrong 100% of the time and then be right 1% of the time. I mean, that would just make no sense. You have to be real with yourself before you could be real with someone else. And you really suck. If you can't beat them, there's still a good chance to annoy them. Yeah, remember that. You're most likely not even going to beat them, so give up on that part and just annoy the shit out of them. Ways inspirational quotes are used. 98% to post on Facebook to feel better about yourself, 1% for the positive development of people's lives, 1% for this book to crap on. And there we have the good old Bro Army logo. We have reached the end of the book. I'm going to read this couple final quotes here, and we'll be done. Thanks to the bros. Biggest thanks to Marzia, and big thanks to Amy and Kevin Finturi. I'm gonna butcher so many of these names right now. Sarah Wick and everyone at Maker Studios. Alex Clark, Ben Schrank, Casey McClinter, Hattie, Adam Smith, Francesca Russell, Ilis Marshall, John Hamilton and his design team, Matt Carr, Susan Bell, photographer, and everyone at Penguin Books, all the bros, the pugs, and lastly, to Duck. There's the copyright rules. Probably should have read those. Let's read this final statement about PewDiePie. PewDiePie is the most popular YouTuber in the world with nearly 40 million subscribers. That's a little off. Just a tiny bit off. But we'll ignore that. And a world record breaking 10 billion views. He is Swedish and lives in Brington, UK. PewDiePie was sent to planet Earth to dispense wisdom, teach us common sense, and instruct us in the ancient art of inspirology. PewDiePie just wants to make you happy. PewDiePie loves you even more than this book does. Isn't that enough for you? What a journey it was. What a journey it has been. Couldn't imagine a better way to spend Valentine's Day. Oh, absolutely not. Being with someone? Nah. But yeah, in all seriousness, thank you for being here with me on this lonely Valentine's Day. If you genuinely had someone to be with, make sure to enjoy the time with them. I don't know how many of you made it this far in the first place, but if you did, thank you. And yeah, I'll see you bros in the next one. Bro fist.